go from Arizona. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. Tar Heel T.J. Logan. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
This one complete to Corey Davis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On the tackle there, Natrell Jamerson out of Wisconsin.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. This is Logan. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
He's across midfield.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep for Adams. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
9-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd and 6. This will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Panthers 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
On play action, they'll throw. They still can't get it. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And at the 47-yard line.
First down, this is McCaffrey. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Henry runs 50 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now this time he'll look to throw. That's complete to Butler. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
On 1st down, Logan. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 40.
Kicking me out to really show these niggas what this scripting about. Our younger do life, what that shit is about. Pandemic on they hood, cause they still in the house. Killers about, reppin' to my niggas is out. Hey, I said this shit is on the flow like a loose ball. Bareback flow on the mic, nigga, I'm too raw. Eating up, these niggas wishing I cool off. Good, but when you come in my mama crib, take your shoes off. I can tell niggas funny because the mood off. Running to the gram, I swear niggas is goofballs. Money looking too tall, but they too soft. Then I cruise off, chunk the hood with the roof ball. I'm the dopest nigga ever in these coke whites. Flow tight, my glow bright like stroke lights. My whole life is so ice and coke pipes. You ain't nothing like that nigga that you post like. No time, I'm going up like the dope price. Got my dough right, so fuck a nigga that don't like. My young nigga, a dumb nigga, he won't fight. Crazy niggas was more loyal when we was broke life. And I just gotta keep it a band. Tell them that the joke's up, trying to legal the strand. They ain't even know the owner of it, really my fan. But I'ma make my own play, cause I'ma eat like a man. Really coming from the land, better keep you a bland. When you winning, they don't really wanna see you expand. Used to post in the hood, homies hitting with grams. Cross the street, what's the feds? Used to sit in the vans. He ain't really give it a damn, shit was regular though. Heard the homie fuck my bitch, but you was begging her though. I ain't tripping off that, she a regular hoe. Niggas baby mamas all up in my messenger though. I mean it seems like that, shit get messy as fuck. Remember being locked up, I was stressy as fuck. Big birthday in the trunk, got the gas in the pump. Wear 'em out like fashion, leave they ass in the slump. It's the money and the power, I ain't asking for much. Overlapping niggas laughing, leave they ass in the dust. Leave my enemies panic, tragic after we bust. All the work that we put in, it ain't no doubt that we up. Nigga, I'm the dopest nigga ever in these coke whites. Flow tight, my glow bright like strobe lights. My whole life, he's so ice and toe pipes. You ain't nothing like that nigga that you post like. Go time, I'm going up like the dope price. Got my dough right, so fuck a nigga that don't like. My young nigga, a dumb nigga, he won't fight. Crazy niggas was more loyal when we was broke like.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the carry, it's Logan. And some space here.
Swerving in the red, murder on my man. Ain't no way to run when I got this burner to your temple. Feel like I'm the one with all the shit that I done been through. Feel like I'm the one. I be swerving in the random, murder on my mental. Ain't no way to run when I got this burner to your temple. Feel like I'm the one with all the shit that I done been through. And bitch, I gotta eat like everything that's on the menu. Could've been doing life with all the shit that I was into. God got a nigga, so I'm finna get my issue. Niggas play with me, your baby mama's finna miss you. How about then I hit you and every nigga that's with you? Niggas looking sad, but the bag what I'ma get to. Talking to your ass if you think the shoe fit you. Nigga, I was solid when I was in them state issues. And that type of shit can't be on you, but only in you. When they see you win, now they wanna come befriend you. I'm a little biter than most, they wanna dim me. When they see you win, now they wanna come befriend you. But I'm a little biter than most, they wanna dim me. Look, swerving in a random, murder on my mental. Ain't no way to run when I got this burner to your temple. Feel like I'm the one with all the shit that I done been through. Feel like I'm the one with all the shit that I done been through. Swerving in a random, murder on my mental. Ain't no way to run when I got this burner to your temple. Feel like I'm the one with all the shit that I done been through. Feel like I'm the one with all the shit that I done been through. Look, there's two things in these streets that you better know. You either die for the shit or hit the level 4. What you better do is get your cheddar, bro, and roll the dice on them niggas, cause you never know. I got too many behind bars like a metaphor. And it's freedom niggas, dog, till they let them go. What I'm saying, when it's green, man, you better go. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Young go was 16 on the block with the goons. 832 when them niggas they slid through. A nigga out the window smiling with a chip tooth. Niggas got the duck and the homie, he got the buck and the other homie was hit on the floor with his blood gushing. The homie kept shooting as them niggas skirted off. It wasn't for that nigga, it would've been curtain calls for us all. But hell no, this nigga on the flow still. And I'm trying to keep him calm, but he won't hold still. And I'm telling cuz, you better think about your kids before you wanna die on this. Better find a way to live. The homegirl pulled up around 8:36, so we put him in the whip and told her get him there quick. The rest of you niggas, cuz, you know what time it is. And that's the reason we was swerving in the rim. Murder on my mental. Ain't no way to run when I got this burner to your temple. Feel like I'm the one with all the shit that I done been through. Feel like I'm the one with all the shit that I done been through. Swerving in the rental, murder on my mental. Ain't no way to run when I got this burner to your temple. Feel like I'm the one with all the shit that I done been through. Feel like I'm the one with all the shit that I done been through. Look, there's two things in these streets that you better know. You either die for the shit or hit the level 4. What you better do is get your cheddar, bro, and roll the dice on them niggas, cause you never know. I got too many behind bars like a metaphor. And it's freedom niggas, dog, till they let them go. What I'm saying, when it's green, man, you better go. You never know.
Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On second down now, it's Logan. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Now the pass hauled in downfield. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll run it here with Logan. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
He's got exactly what you're looking for. The ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Second and 11. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
The Jets on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
And his kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
9-yard line.
from the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Two minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 15.
McCaffrey. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson there to make the grab. Then the Panthers are going to jump back in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about Joseph.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Incomplete. That's Adams. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time. 3rd down here.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And Adams has it complete. And touchdown, New York. Davante Adams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have once again taken the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and
ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Sometimes I need a check.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Second and 9 now. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Back to throw.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's the Panthers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken at the 18. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Running right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. On 1st down, Logan. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He'll air this one out from Mims. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Airing one out for Crowder. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, the ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
They'll try to run with McCaffrey, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, after the loss on first down, they're going to walk that line and understand they don't have to rush just yet, but time is still going to be a factor in decision-making. Call your play. Make sure everyone knows what they're doing. You have to score a touchdown here. You've got to find a way to cash in.
Driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with fourth down now looming. Let's think about this stage of the second half. You're taking the chip shot field goal, right?
Boy, I'd love to be on the headset right now between head coach and play caller because, you know, it's a heavy conversation right here. Because I'm guaranteed the play caller is like, Coach, I've got this. I've got to play for this one. But the smart play, kick the field goal, take the chip shot, 3 points.
Yeah, tie the game. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Second and 10. He finds an opening past the 40. Gets it to the Panthers' 17-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. Give him 58 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They run with Logan. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On second down, Johnson. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run again with Logan. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
7. Panthers 24.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. Able to connect to Mims. And will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Back to throw here. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it was causing a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Airing one out for Crowder. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They go play action here on 1st down. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 43-yard line. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. That one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. On play action, they'll throw. And this is caught. He hits Moore. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Now a run with McCaffrey. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a very similar result. Again, the Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. He'll buy some time right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he nearly got got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
When you talk about clutch, that one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the fourth.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this fourth quarter. This is Butler making the catch. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not much there, only a yard.
At the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll set up a throw. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll run on first down. It's Logan, and he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Big Derek Brown making the stop.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
They'll drop the throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short.
It's 4th down.
They'll set up to throw. He's got Adams on the hook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Logan down right around the 25. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. This undoubtedly the biggest kick of his life. And his kick here is good. And the city will be alive tonight. The Jets have won it. And the New York trophy will be in the Big Apple. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gunn signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.